Hi, welcome to the Hungry Bookworm, and this is my newbie tag. I'm kind of a newbie, sort of. I did do some videos already on here earlier this year in winter and in spring. This summer though, everything totally fell apart and I don't think I've put anything up for 4 or 5 months now. But now I'm back into it and I really want to hit this hard. So I thought, hey, what better way to start than with a newbie tag? I will try to follow the original questions from Brenda C. You can see her link below. However, I don't have them written down with me. They got lost on the way. So I'm just going to kind of wing it here. I think the first one was, why am I on Booktube, or why am I doing this channel? The reason being, I am a book reviewer. I have been reviewing books for several years now. I think last year alone it was around 200 books a year alone that I reviewed. I devour books. I love books. I can't get enough of books. So that's why I'm here. And I think on the Booktube channel, it's nice because you can see people's expressions. You could see in their face if they really like something or if they don't like something or how they react to something. What can I bring to Booktube that's a little bit unique and special? Well, one, I'm outside. I am an outside girl. Most of my videos will be outside. I do have a bookshelf like everybody else. However, that bookshelf will be in use on rainy days, cold days, foggy days, days where I really can't do a video at all. So otherwise, here I am outside. The other thing that I will bring to Booktube that I don't think a lot of booktubers do is I also bring in children books and picture books. I love picture books. The illustrations are oftentimes amazing. However, on a regular book review site, you can't really bring that across, and I love the possibility to show you guys the picture books here and the illustrations. That doesn't mean I'm only on children books. I'm not. I do read adult books. I love thrillers and mysteries and nonfiction and contemporary and romance. I don't like erotic. I can't stand erotic. Horror, yeah, kind of, I'm a chicken. Depends on how horror it is. But otherwise, if it's a good book, I'll read it. I even read chemistry books. I love everything that I can get my hands on. Why do I read? I read because everyone reads? No, not everyone reads. Reading is one, an escape. If I'm kind of in a bad mood or something, I just pick up a book and whoosh, I'm in a whole nother world. And you can do everything in a book. There's magic, there's other worlds, I mean aliens, you can do anything, and I love that. Not only that, but books are a treasure chest of information, not only in the sense of facts and things like that, like textbooks. Textbooks can be dry. No, this is more, you get to see other people's views and thought processes, because a lot of things in life, opinions and stuff, are only based because you have your own standpoint. And when you read a book, you get to see somebody else's standpoint and see, hey, maybe you can see that from another direction, and it just really broadens the horizons. And I think that's an amazing, magical thing about books. The books things, what else I can't remember all the questions, as I said. The first series that I started reading, I couldn't even tell you. I don't know. Around the 5th grade, I got into reading, and I just read everything I could get my hands on, which wasn't much. We didn't have a lot at that time. We had a school library, but that was really small, and it had all the weird books in it. I mean, classics. We had Anna Karenina, and of course Moby Dick, Treasure Island, and all of those for the 5th grade. Some of it was pretty heavy to read, though. I do remember reading Wrinkle in Time at that time. I think a lot of girls that age read that. Another book series that seriously totally grabbed me for science fiction for the rest of my life was the Dune series. I read that in the 5th grade. As I said, I grabbed anything I could. Anna Karenina was also one of my favorite at that time. Tolstoy totally had me away. So, as I said, I can't tell you which ones I started with. Another thing, what are you going to ask your favorite booktuber? If I could ask questions, it'd be a plethora of questions. What camera do you use? How do you get your lighting right? I mean, those are technical things. Then I have, where do you get your books? What kind of books do you like to read? Are you nervous before you do these? Do you practice them? How long do you take? What strange things have happened to you while you're videoing these? How did you get into this? I mean, there's just tons and tons of questions I could ask any one of you guys. And I think the last question was, as I said, I have a horrible memory. I don't even remember what the last question. Oh, my biggest challenge with this thing, besides my memory, it's two things. One, I'm outside. I really want to do these outside. And like today, you can't tell now because this is like the third time I've done this video, fourth time. And the wind keeps getting in here. And not only does it make it hard for me to talk to you people, but all of a sudden it'll like, when your hair goes everywhere and you can't look nice. And the lighting, when a cloud all of a sudden comes across, just changes everything. And so those are some difficulties I have. However, the biggest challenge I personally have with these YouTube things is the internet. I live in the middle of nowhere. I have a small farm, and the next city or town where you can really go to a mall or anything is an hour and a half away. Our internet is terrible, awful, horrible. I understand that about 4 or 5 years ago, we didn't live here yet, that the internet only existed if you had, do you remember something called a modem and you have to dial in? They were still seriously using these out here like 4 or 5 years ago. Now we do have an internet access, but yeah, it depends on bad weather. It depends on how many other people up the street are on the line. So it takes me literally 6 hours on the average to upload a 4 to 5 minute video. And I do it overnight because I have other family members who like to use the internet too. So it just is kind of like a prayer. Please let it go through and please let my video appear. So that is my biggest challenge by far here. Anyway, I hope to put up 1 to 2 of these videos a week, internet allowing. And yeah, I can't wait to see the rest of you guys. Go ahead and put a comment below and you could follow. I'll follow back. I love to comment and meet everybody. So that'll be a lot of fun. And if you'd like to learn more about me, I've got all my addresses below. I'm on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and Pinterest, although I don't have much there yet. I've got 2 blogs. As I said, it's all below if you want to take a peek. So I can't wait to meet all of you guys, and it'll be so fun to see what other books are out there and what you guys enjoy, and I can show you some of my favorite books.